Greetings, comrades. Hope this finds you well. Quick shout out to the Indie News Network, which I'm stoked to be a part of. So this past Sunday, was today Tuesday? A couple days back was the end of week. It would be 13, week 13 of the Homegrown / foraged food challenge that I started, I guess at this point over 3 months ago, to challenge myself to consume at least something each day that I either grew or foraged for. And so far, so good. I've been able to do that each day. And again, one of the reasons I wanted to do it is to hopefully inspire other people to be able to, grow their own food if they aren't already, or maybe, expand in whatever obviously context works for them, and to also inspire myself to continue to learn more about growing food, different ways to do it, different crops that I haven't tried before. Because again, I think it was the Ron Finley. He said, growing your own food is like printing your own money, and I definitely think that's really, really true. Frankly, I mean, I was just talking to my partner about how I want to grow a lot more carrots this year, because just a bunch of organic carrots, you get maybe 5 or 6 in a bunch. That's $3. More if you're buying it from like a farmer's market, when you can get, a pack of carrot seed, it's probably going to have at least 100, carrot seeds in there. And that's going to give you, 100 carrots for $3, as opposed to buying a bunch at the store for $3. So that's literally, giving you 30 times, if not more, value for just that pack of seed. And, obviously we need a lot more public land and space available for people that need it, who don't have that, because let's say maybe they live in an apartment, they live in the city, they don't have, a big yard, or they just have a little, balcony on their apartment where they can grow food. So 100%, we need a lot more public land and space for things like community gardens, community food forests, as well as, creating a world and society, particularly here in the United States, where people have the time and means to devote to things like, growing their own food, sharing that knowledge, sharing the abundance with, their family, their friends, their community. As the Black Panther said, survival pending revolution. And kind of got to eat to be able to survive, kind of got to eat to be able to, engage in building, socialism here, right? So some of the things I ate this week were potatoes. I think probably honestly the most filling and satisfied I felt after a meal this week was, I think it was Sunday night, homegrown potatoes baked with some homegrown garlic, a little bit of olive oil on there, some salt and pepper, with some pinto beans that were also cooked with homegrown garlic, and some frozen tomatoes from last year's harvest. I just felt so nourished and satisfied after that. And one of the things that I'm going to concentrate more on this year is growing more dry beans. So that would literally almost be a completely homegrown meal from 2 staples, right? Beans and potatoes, like that. You throw in some vegetables there, a little bit of fruit, get a fat source. Like, you could live off that quite a while and meet most of your nutritional needs. So we had potatoes, garlic, frozen tomatoes, apple chips, frozen blackberries, and oatmeal several times. I think, I could be wrong, I think I had maybe a persimmon, definitely very much towards the end of that. But yeah, so still 5 different things throughout the week consumed that were homegrown, which is not bad considering it's January 11th right now, very much in the winter time here in the Pacific Northwest, Zone 8B. And definitely looking forward to this upcoming growing season. Going to be trying to grow some crops I haven't done before, as well as hopefully getting some plots fingers crossed, putting in some applications for some community garden plots that are close to my house to grow more food closer to where I am, and see what kind of harvest, what kind of haul we can get from a small space, which will be really really cool. Really excited about that. So waiting for some seeds to come in, and before I know it, it'll be time to start planting some tomatoes and getting those started inside, because growing tomatoes from seed, obviously got to get that going as early as you can. So like the video if you like the damn video, heading into I think week 14, and it'll be really cool. Plan on keeping this going as well. Oh, also had stinging actually there's some jars of them behind my shoulder, stinging nettle tea last week. First time I had that in quite a while, and super super nutrient dense, super medicinal tea. I find it very very relaxing, and I like the flavor a lot too. I'll be definitely foraging for more of that come early spring here. um what was I saying? Completely lost my train of thought, but anyways. And it came back to me. Super excited to keep this challenge going, and also to show what some of the homegrown foods I will be eating are in the summer, because that will obviously be quite a bit different than a lot of the things I'm eating now that are either dehydrated, like the apple chips, or the nettles, or frozen like the tomatoes and blackberries, or fresh like the potatoes, which is pretty cool, or garlic, which is also really cool. So that would be really cool. I think I'll probably try to do some some live streams where I'm just eating some largely homegrown meals, and sharing that with y'all. So like the video if you like the damn video, subscribe for more content, all part of the people. Quick shout out to the two Uber comrades supporting my channel, my partner, and Indie Left News. Peace, much love.